Hello, my name is Ethan Barnett, reporting to you from Chick-fil-a in Madison, Georgia. On this week's Insider News episode, we have Pet of the Week, Word on the Street. Hi.
What are you doing?
I am reporting for the MCHS Insider News show at the Chick-fil-A.
No, Ethan. It's the Chick-fil-A studio at the high school.
That makes a lot more sense. Rude.
And now, Insider News from the Madison Chick-fil-A studio.
Today is Friday, September 13th, and welcome to Madison GA Chick-fil-A studio and this week's Insider News.
Friday, September 13th? Friday.
Yeah,
Yikes. Okay.
you'll be fine. Anyways, I'm Elijah.
And I'm Wyatt. Later in the show, we have a special look at what the staff do to keep us all safe, so stay tuned for that. But first, these announcements.
Tomorrow, the 14th, we have ACT and SAT testing here at MCHS. These tests are administered on multiple Saturday mornings, and the deadline to register is typically a month before the test. So if you missed this one, don't worry, as they are held several times a year. To register for the SAT, go to sat.org and myact.org for the ACT. There will also be a senior class meeting on Monday, September 16th during advisory in the auditorium. If you are a dual enrollment or work-based learning student, try your best to adjust your schedule so you can attend. Important information will be discussed during this meeting, so don't miss it. On another note, we have something for our aspiring businessmen and women. If you are an entrepreneur and currently run your own business, well, luck for you, because there's an opportunity for you to pitch your business to local investors through a Shark Tank-style event in November, as well as a statewide opportunity to compete for prize money in a state championship in April. You can see Ms. Ainsley in the CTAE business office for more details, and there's an informational meeting that you can attend during lunch period in the cafe on September 25th, so don't pass up what could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now on to Pet of the Week with Caden.
Hi, I'm Caden Davis, and this week's animal is a very special pet named Ranger. Ranger is an adorable beagle mix who's 4 months old. He's a sweet dog who will love any family. Once he's older, he will be able to be a great hunting companion as well. Come down to the Humane Society in Morgan County and adopt this definition of a man's best friend. For more information, call 706-343-9977.
Ranger looks amazing, and some of our students and staff have the opportunity to do the same, as the underclassmen staff makeup photos are happening on the 18th alongside the formal senior pictures. So seniors, grab your tuxes and drapes, and to everyone else, dress your best. Coming up next is Word on the Street, Joke of the Week, our parking report, and more. But first, Wyatt has our sports news right after this weather update.
Today we will have a low of 67 and a high of 75 with heavy rain starting around 9 and continuing through the day.
And on Saturday, we will have more with a high of 76 and a low of 66. We'll expect a lot of rain showers on Sunday. And don't forget, go Dogs.
Thanks, Eli. On Tuesday, the 17th, we have a JV varsity home football game versus Jackson and Westminster Christian at 5 p.m. and a varsity softball game at Callaway at 5:30. Last week's varsity football game was another win for the Dogs.
Here are some highlights from the game. On the offense, Davis Strickland passed for 185 yards and 3 touchdowns. Christian Montfort rushed for 182 yards and a touchdown. He also caught a touchdown pass. Brody O'Neill and Drew Ainsley had great games, each catching touchdown passes. On our defense, Jaden Elder, 5 pass breakups. Jordan Gordon, 10 tackles. Brody Jenkins, 8 tackles, 2 for loss. Christian Montfort, 3 tackles, and a forced fumble. Now, our players of the week. On our offense, we had Christian Montfort. Defense, Jay Elder. Our linemen, Harrison Mitchell. Scout team, AJ Monholt. This week, we'll be on the road at Cedar Skulls.
Tonight we have a varsity football game at Cedar Shallows starting at 7:30, so try and come out to support the Dogs. Keep doing well and go Dogs. On Monday, September 16th, we have a JV and varsity softball game starting at 4:15, so make sure to come out and support both teams. On Thursday the 19th, we have a JV football game versus Putnam County at home We have a varsity softball game versus Callaway and a JV varsity volleyball game at Oconee, so make sure to come out for at least one of them. That's all for this week's upcoming sports. Now back to Elijah right after Mr. C with the joke of the week.
Sometimes the urge to sing the classic song, "The Lion Sleeps Tonight," is really just a whim away. A whim away. A whim away. A whim away. A whim away.
And club news, Game Club meets at 3:15 in Mr. Kramer's room in room 645. Next Wednesday, we have an FCC LA meeting at 7:15 to 7:45 in room 712, and you can contact Ms. Sidwell for more information on that. After school on Wednesday, Art Club meets in room 504. Civil Air Patrol meets in room 4044. The TSA also meets on Wednesday after school in room 441. And the MCHS Drama Dogs are hard at work on their next show, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. We sent our cameras out to check in on the rehearsals for this musical comedy.
Spelling Bee is a really funny musical about 6 kids who are in a spelling bee, and they are, whoever wins the spelling bee gets to go to nationals in Washington, D.C.
A bunch of these like young kids spelling like really difficult words for their county, for their state, and they all have their own like childhood and like trauma, and you like get to go on that journey through with the show.
The theater students have been working hard on this and seem to be enjoying it. Play will start October 20th.
That looks like it's going to be a fun show. That looks extremely interesting. Anyways, we also have an Academic Bowl in room 640. For more information on the Academic Bowl, contact Mr. Kramer or Mr. Rice. On another note, we have a new club called Big Dog Readers, where you will travel to the elementary school each month to read to students and participate in fun activities. Speaking of fun activities, there was a lot of fun had on the football field last week, courtesy of the high school's own future health professionals.
Last Friday, the HOSA organization held a fun pep rally for the special education students with games and music on the football field.
That does look like fun. I think we're pretty safe here at school, but to learn some details about what precautions are taken to protect us, we sat down with Principal Sigler, our SRO Deputy Barisco, and Morgan County School Superintendent Virgil Cole.
Hi, I'm Melanie Sigler, the principal here at Morgan County High School. Just want to make sure that you know safety is important. We are here about academics. We are here about supporting our students all the way around, but safety has to be first in everything that we do. A lot of times I'll get questions about why are we having to do this? And most of the time, the answer will go back to safety first. So we have to think about our students.
You know, one thing we take very seriously is safety in our school system. It's not something we just started recently. It's something that we've been doing for really a long time. First and foremost, we have a great relationship with our Sheriff's Department, with Morgan County, and we have an SRO at every school. Believe it or not, that is not true of a lot of schools and school systems in Georgia. And as you've probably seen, they're really great people, and I think they come to the schools with the right mentality to do it the right way and develop those relationships with our students.
Safety is paramount within the Morgan County High School. When you see me out and about, I want to, hang out with you guys and be there for you guys, but I'm also, on official business a lot of times. I'm checking, checking doors and making sure things are safe out there and there's nobody sneaking around our campus and stuff like that.
And what we've done over the years, and we did again this summer, is we go through safety protocols and we look at various things that we need to pay attention to. One of the things that we've implemented this summer is we have an app that's called School Dog, where we do a walk through the school and we mark down things that are of concern or things that we feel like need attention.
We do a lot of training to protect you guys and to make sure this place is as safe as physically possible. During the summer, I know you guys don't see it, but we have our lockdown training or our active shooter training where we bring in deputies from across the county and the officers from Madison Police Department, and we do training together to make sure that we know what to do if something should happen within our school.
Any kind of major issues of anxiety or whatever it might be, please see your counselor for stuff like that. So we're here to help you. We're all in this together, and it's not on one person, I say, to do this in a good kind of a way.
I'm assigned to this school. We have 4 other school resource officers. assigned to the school system, one for each school. So you have those 4 officers, and then I also carry a radio. So nothing's faster than Motorola, right? So I can radio any of the other officers out on the road, or any of the city police, or any of the guys back at the sheriff's office. I can radio them and they can be here within a minute. So it's not just me. It may just look like me walking around, but we have a lot of people listening to the radio. We have a lot of people within proximity to get to the school.
I actually feel pretty good about the efforts all the staff and administrators are making to keep us safe. I think they're doing a good job. One area where they don't always do such a good job, however, is parking.
Another parking report. We finna see how y'all teachers do it.
See, I like Nissans. My mother owned a Nissan at one point. But seeing these 2 terribly parked cars by our MCHS staff, it's kind of crazy.
I don't know what that is, but it can't be one of Warren County teachers because that's whack. They don't need the teaching degree. They need a driver's degree because that is trash.
Boy, I love to see it. I love to see it. Escalade and a Jeep right next to each other. 2 great SUVs. And look how they park. Explicit. I love it.
Same for you. You can't drive either. Oh, you can't drive. You can't park. I don't know what it is about y'all Warren County teachers, but y'all just cannot drive.
I love these cars right here. They always park nice. They always looking nice. It's just everything about them is nice.
That's all for this week's Insider News. Make sure to view all our content at YouTube at MCHS-AVTF. And thanks again to our new sponsor, Chick-fil-A of Madison, Georgia. I'm Elijah.
And I'm Wyatt, reminding you to tune in for next week's show and eat more chicken.